Hello, everybody. I know it is supposed to be moviegoers night, but due to me being a terrible person at scheduling, yeah, we're just gonna replace it with the Q&A night tonight. Maybe next Monday I'll try to. After I log off tonight, I am gonna try to contact somebody. So, see if I can get them on for next Monday. So, that's why I'm just doing a normal Q&A tonight, because I couldn't get anyone to do moviegoers tonight. But I am going to try to contact somebody to see if they can join me for another Monday if they want to help out. Oh. So, how's everybody doing tonight? It's Monday night, aka the day they usually Mondays are usually the days that Garfield hates. And I can't blame him because, I don't like Mondays either. Mondays are usually like the worst kinds of days for me. Don't want to say why, but just put this in your mind, like unlucky stuff. How's that? Unlucky stuff happens, Yep, Kung Fu Panda. It's Kung Fu Panda week. So, but what else do you got coming out this week? We also got Cabrini, a new Angel Studios movie coming out, along with Damsel on Netflix, Millie Bobby Brown movie, and Zac Efron and John Cena comedy Ricky Stenicki, which actually looks really funny, in my opinion. I really think that Ricky Stenicki looks really funny. It's going to be on Amazon Prime this weekend. I will be watching it. Excuse me. It looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait to watch that. There's one I'm forgetting, though. There is one I'm forgetting. What could that possibly be? I don't think so. I don't think I'm forgetting one. Oh. You guys remember that movie about that creepy teddy bear that's coming out this week? Yeah, me either. Like, who really cares about Imaginary? Yeah, I'm surprised I actually still remember the name of that crap. Oh my god. That is going to be bad. Like, I'm calling it right now. Imaginary is gonna suck. No early reactions are out for it yet, so that should say quite a bit. There was no first reactions that came out for Drive Away Dolls, and a lot of people didn't really like it all that much, which was kind of shocking to me, to be honest, but whatever. Imaginary, like, I'm not concerned about it all because I know it's going to do bad with critics. Kung Fu Panda 4 has been getting a mixed reception. So we'll see. Hopefully I like it. It'll probably be my least favorite of the 4. But I still think it looks good. So we'll see. No one cares about Imaginary. That's right, Ethan. This man speaks the truth. Vince, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. So, yeah, I don't know. My theater still has not put it up on their site yet. I know they're probably going to do it last second. I know they're probably going to do it last second to put an Imaginary in my theater. I know they're probably going to do it last second. That's nothing new for my theater. That's nothing new. Because that happened when they got Anyone But You. That was kind of a last second call. When they also got it with The Boys in the Boat. And it was also a last second call when they got Godzilla -1. Like, that was actually last second. Like, when they were doing scheduling, you know? That was a last second call. So, I don't know. They're probably going to do like a last second thing with Imaginary. Look, as much as I'm trashing on it, or as much as I have been trashing on it, I'm still going to give the film a fair shot. I want to see at least if it's going to be better than I think it will be, because I think the film is going to be dog shit, or actually teddy bear shit, if we're going to be logical thinkers. But for the most part, I have no faith in that movie. I really do not have any faith in Imaginary. I really have no faith in it whatsoever. But again, so I can still keep my ranking going with 2024 releases and everything, because I still want to be able to try to see a lot more movies this year. I'm going to give it a try. But if my theater doesn't get it, I have to obviously wait till streaming to watch the movie. But I'm not going to pay the $20. I'm not going to spend the $20 to rent that. I'm going to wait until it goes down to like about $6, which is usually the best price to rent a movie. Like, at least in my opinion. Like, especially when it comes to like a newer film. But before the Oscars, like, since I had to watch, there's 2 films. Actually, no. 3. There was 3 of them that I had to watch. I had to buy all of them digitally for $20 a piece. I'm not joking you. I had to spend $20 a piece on the 3 Best Picture nominees I hadn't seen, which were American Fiction, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest. I had seen everything else prior before I watched those 2. I'd seen the others prior. Past Lives. Past Lives, Oppenheimer, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, which Oppenheimer and Killers of the Flower Moon I saw in theaters. Anatomy of a Fall, Maestro, and Barbie, which I also, of course, saw in the theater. 3 of them I was able to catch in theaters. Like I said, which were Oppenheimer, Killers of the Flower Moon, and Barbie. I saw all those in the theaters. I was wanting to catch Poor Things in the theater, but I've told this story before. About 2 weeks ago, I went with my mom this was her first time watching. I went with her for round 3 of watching The Beekeeper because I thought that was honestly the safest option for what else is out. I didn't feel like seeing Wonka a second time, to be honest, because I know the Blu-ray was coming out like another week later, so I didn't feel like going to that. Same thing with Migration. Plus, she probably would have rolled her eyes at pretty much every moment. Anyone But You, I don't know if she really would have liked, to be honest with you. Argyle, she would say is way too dumb. Lisa Frankenstein, I think, would be too weird for my mom. And Poor Things, she probably would have left on me. After like the first sex scene, she would have left me. I still wanted to watch a movie with my mom, so I decided to bring her to one that I had seen already. And she enjoyed it, which was, like I said, The Beekeeper. I had already seen it twice beforehand. But I was like, you know what? I really do love this movie, so I think I want to see it again. So yeah, I saw The Beekeeper 3 times in the theater. And then some people have gotten kind of mad at me for that I've seen The Beekeeper 3 times in the theater. And whoever's watching this, you know who you are for saying that if I see Beekeeper in theaters 3 times and only Dune Part 2 once. Look, Dune Part 2 has the bigger impact. That's a terrific film. But I don't know if I see myself watching it in theaters more than once. Because that movie is extremely long. It's almost 3 hours. I have not had the desire to see a 3-hour movie in theaters more than once. And that goes case in point with Dune Part 2. As much as I love the film, as much as I adore it, as much as I think it's in competition with Top Gun Maverick and Past Lives for my favorite film of the decade, yes, I think it's that good. I don't care. I just didn't feel like, honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Find out. If we don't get anything on the 15th of March, which is actually the day that Arthur the King, the dog movie with Mark Wahlberg, is supposed to come out. If we don't get anything else by then, like if we don't get anything that weekend, I'll go see it again. But I have no idea. But I'll figure it out because I do want to see it again. But again, Kung Fu Panda's this week and Imaginary also, but that only depends if my theater plays it. Because, well, here's the thing. I'm going to be seeing Kung Fu Panda 4 first. But here's the thing. If they get it Thursday, I'm going to go see that. And if they get the two other big releases on this weekend, which are Cabrini, like I said, the new Angel Studios film and Imaginary, the new film from Blumhouse. If they get those two, I don't know. I'm gonna think about that for a little bit. I might think about doing a double feature on Saturday afternoon before I have to come home for the watch along of Saw, because I'm gonna start my Saw series on Saturday in the build up to Saw 11. So I got a pretty busy week lined up ahead, because tomorrow I'm going to be back on Noah Kaser's channel to talk about Oscar predictions. So that should be a lot of fun. And then Wednesday I'm going to be on Chainsaw Reacts channel, back on Council of Creators. But like I said, it only depends on what's going on for me, you know. There's a lot that's going on as of lately for me. But yeah. So the plan is, if we get it Thursday, I will be seeing Kung Fu Panda 4. But if we don't get Cabrini on this weekend, if we just get Kung Fu Panda and Imaginary, I'm gonna be seeing Imaginary on Friday. And I am not, I repeat, not looking forward to it. But again, I'm gonna walk in with an open mind. Might be a surprise, who knows? But yeah, I wanted to kind of go over that with you guys here really quick before I hit the comments, because I see we got quite a bit of comments. Thank you. You can't handle the truth. Classic line from A Few Good Men. That's one of my favorite movies. I haven't seen it in a long time, though, but I remember loving, and I mean loving, A Few Good Men. Hey, what's up, Drew? AKA MVP! It's you, Drew! Yeah, I know. But honestly, just so I could watch this one again, the certain movie I'm going to point out, honestly, because of how bad I wanted to watch it again, I almost thought about dropping $30. I'm not joking. $30 to watch, to buy Lisa Frankenstein digitally. I almost considered that, but then I'm like, nope, I will wait. I will wait until it drops. Because I don't think I need to spend $30 on that. But I already pre-ordered the Blu-ray, so I don't know. I love Lisa Frankenstein. If you guys have not seen it, I don't know when it's going to be on Peacock, but when it does hit Peacock, please check it out. I promise you guys, it's really good. Yeah, I mean, funny story. I told my friend Justin, my best friend Justin, that he had to watch the first Dune to prepare for part 2. It took him a little while to get through it, through that one day before we had, like, the night that we saw Dune Part 2, he watched it. And he enjoyed it. Just said it was too slow in the first hour. But he really enjoyed the second one. He really enjoyed Dune Part 2, which is good. That's correct. Yes, sir. Hello, Ethan. I would like to play a game. The device you are wearing is hooked into your rib cage. And by the time this tape is finished, you will have 1 minute to find a way out. At the end of that minute, you should know better than anyone what happens then. That was the videotape of the angel trap from Saw 3, which is one of my favorite Saw traps of all time. Like, I love the angel trap in Saw 3. You guys can't tell, but I am, like, if you guys couldn't even, tell already, I am a big fan of the Saw franchise. The Saw franchise is one of my favorite horror franchises of all time. My favorite is obviously Saw X. That's solidified at this point. That's the best one, even though I know there's some people that love the first one, which I totally get. But I love the first one. 2, I think, is good, but the characters in that film infuriate me because they're so idiotic. I really enjoy Saw 3. Saw 4, and I could take or leave that one, to be honest with you. That one's it's okay. Saw 5, I do not like at all, minus the cube trap, where the guy has a little bit of a where the guy has a big cube on his head, and it's filling up with water. That was a cool trap. Like, that was actually a really creative trap for the franchise. Saw 6, though. I love Saw 6. Saw 6, before Saw X came out, Saw 6 was my favorite sequel. Like, I love Saw 6. Saw the Final Chapter is one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. It's just a commercial for all the Saw traps. That's literally all it is. Jigsaw, which I know a lot of people hated, I actually kind of love. I actually kind of love Jigsaw. Jigsaw, I think, is highly underrated. Directed by the Spierig brothers, the guys that made Daybreakers. I know some people clicked off already after I said that I kind of love Jigsaw. And I really enjoy Spiral, actually. I think Spiral is also pretty underrated. And like I said, Saw X, it's incredible. Like, I love Saw X. Hello, Jared. It's time to play a game. What's up, Noah? Do you want to play a game? Okay, I'll stop. Thank you, Ethan. I really, really appreciate that. I did do my second time I saw X in theaters with Justin, I did quite a bit of Jigsaw impressions of quotes from Saw X. Like, the game is over. You promised dying people. Dying people! That you could save their lives. But before somebody comes in, I will be, in case anybody's going to be coming in here in a little bit, because I sent the link to some friends like I always do. I will be right back. I'll grab some for you guys. All right, we're back. So, oh man. Okay. Whoa. Sorry. My eyesight's weird today, you guys. I swear to God. So, oh man, I can't. Jason, my man, what's up? It's good to see you, man. Oh. Nice. Get Out is awesome. It's a great movie. Well, I mean, hey, man, once you're done, and you got time, man, come on in. Links in the group chat. You got time, man. Want to catch up with you for a little bit, Jason. But to show that I am prepared for the next upcoming months, here it is. The entire Saw franchise. And I know what you're thinking. This is not all of them. Well, here. I bought this steel book out of the Walmart 750 bin. And I know what you're thinking. This is just the first Saw. The first disc has Saw 1 and 2. Second disc has 3, 4, and 5. Third disc has 6 and 7, and got Jigsaw separately. So this one's actually the collection. Right here are the Saw movies. I don't know when. Again, I don't know. Again, I don't know when I'm gonna be done, but just again, the link's in the group chat, man. Just if you want to stop in, you want to chat it up, go right ahead. Yep. Because Jason, I don't know if I told you this or if you remembered, but starting on Saturday, I'm going to be beginning the watch along franchise of the Saw movies in the build up to Saw 11, coming out in September. So we're going to be doing, so like I said, we're going to be doing all of them. But the week that Saw 11 is coming out, we are going to be doing Saw X. So that's why we're going to space out all of those. We're going to try to space them out here a little bit. So, yeah. So, yep, at 7 o'clock on Saturday, 7 p.m. CST. If you guys want to join us, you guys want to watch Saw with us, not just in the chat, but if you actually want to come into the stream with me and watch Saw with my buddies, go right ahead, because this is your opportunity. I mean, you can still come in for the sequels too. But if you guys want to come in for the first one, hit me up, because yeah. It's the best X-Men movie. That's kind of tough, to be honest with you, because I love First Class and Days of Future Past. Like, I love those two films, and Logan, I think, might be in between them. I just don't know which one I prefer, to be completely honest. Like, those are like the three ties for my favorites of the X-Men franchise. Days of Future Past, Logan, and X-Men First Class. Like, those are like tied for me. And I also have the first Saw here on 4K because I bought this book like way before I bought the Steelbook. And I also did buy, of course, I also got, come on, baby, Spiral, which I think is actually kind of underrated in my opinion. Some weak links here and there, but it's pretty good. I do like it. And like I said, the best one. I also got the best one on 4K. Saw X. Yes, I said it. This is the best one. I genuinely love this movie, and I'm glad I have it on 4K. So, yep. There they are. So, yeah. This is the collection Steelbook. It's got Saw, Spiral, and Saw X. So yeah, I'm ready to dive into that franchise. I'm actually really, really excited. Really excited to finally dive into that. Yeah, again, they still have not. My theater still has not completely refreshed the website because I can kind of tell that they're waiting at the last second to. I can tell they're waiting at the last second to put in. Oh fuck! Waiting until the last second to put in Imaginary. I can tell they're waiting at the last second to do that. Oh, it's so good. Movie that I actually did rewatch last night. But I think it's actually kind of underrated in my opinion. I know a lot of people know about this movie, but I don't feel like enough people talk about it enough, in my opinion. With that being Death Race, Jason Statham action movie from Paul W.S. Anderson. I know I lost you guys by saying Paul W.S. Anderson, but I think besides Event Horizon, this might be my favorite Paul W.S. Anderson movie. I really dig Death Race. One of my brother's best friends talked about this one a little bit when I was a kid. Actually, yeah, I was about like 10 years old. He talked about this one, and I was actually morbidly curious. I watched it a few years later, and I really enjoyed it. Just haven't thought about it since until I rewatched it last night. It's really fun. I mean, again, like I said, Jason Statham over Death Race. I remember when I called Mike last night. We were talking about some Jason Statham stuff, and I did continuous Jason's. Like I talked in my Jason Statham voice for a while, and it's actually. Like in all honesty, it's not usually the best for my throat because it actually does kind of hurt after you do it for so long. It's like it does start to kind of hurt my throat a little bit. So, but thankfully it wasn't like too bad to a point where it's like I couldn't talk. But I'm just saying it did kind of hurt my throat a little bit. So, yeah. So, Mike, I want to shout at you, brother. If he's watching. Ugh. I do want to rewatch a couple movies. Or at least, let's see, one of them being Man on Fire. Because I just love Man on Fire. It's one of the best Denzel movies. But I don't know if I want to watch something else at least. Like another like Jason Statham movie. Or, I'm sorry. Jason Statham movie. Yeah. Another Jason Statham movie. It's not the Beekeeper for right now because it ain't got a physical release. But you know, I'll find something there. I'll find something to watch right there. Okay, I need to stop before I hurt my throat again. Like I'm serious. I can't do that for too long. Otherwise, it's gonna hurt my throat. Um, I kind of do want to rewatch one of my, or maybe watch for the first time one of my Criterions. But I've actually seen most of my Criterion movies. I'm not sure if this is like factually correct or not. I'm not 1,000% sure though, because I need to really kind of narrow it down, I guess. Again, I'm just gonna speak on this. I'm just speaking on this part of it. There's a couple I know that I'm not sure if I have seen or not. But there's one at least. Yeah, I'm meaning like at least one that I own that I know for sure I have not seen. Which is this one, Funny Games. My boy Fritzky recommended this one to me. I still have not. I still have not seen it, but I've heard a lot of interesting things about that movie. It's very divisive. Like, I know that for sure. I know it's very divisive, but I definitely would like to watch this at some point. It does seem like a movie that's it does seem like a movie that I know, but I'm struggling for words here. It's a movie that I don't know what side of the spectrum I'm going to fall on. That's actually what really interests me about watching it, you know? If I'm being completely honest. Like, that's kind of what really sets the tone for me about that one. Because it is a very divisive movie. Oh, it's so good. Like, let me see. Here's one of my favorite Criterions that I own, that being Eraserhead, which is my third favorite David Lynch movie. I genuinely love this movie. I did watch a couple of the shorts that are on this Blu-ray, which are the David Lynch short films that he did before he made this movie, which are Six Men Getting Sick and The Alphabet, which were both terrifying in my opinion. Yeah, those two films were not easy for me to watch. I thought they were both great, like, for damn sure. Like, they're both great, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's a pretty crazy one, I should say. It took a little while for me to get around to that one. Yeah, that one definitely took me a little while, because the first time I watched it, I wasn't really that big into it because there wasn't really much happening. But as I watched it more and more, I started to realize how genius the movie was, you know. But here's another great David Lynch film, but I don't know. But I know for sure I probably will never watch it again, despite how good it is. Which is the first film that I watched from him, being The Elephant Man. Now, The Elephant Man is terrific. Like, I love The Elephant Man. The Elephant Man is one of my favorite David Lynch films. It's not my favorite of his, but it's very, very good. I love this Criterion. Like, I really do. I love this Criterion so much. I've seen it twice, and I don't think I'm going to go beyond that, to be honest with you. Like, when it comes to watching a movie like this more than twice. I don't think I'm going to go beyond that. But I see we got Sully, my boy. It's been a little bit, man. Says, Luke, what's the best James Mangold movie? Whoa. You guys are tricking me with this one. Honestly, in my opinion, when it comes to James Mangold, this is a toss-up. Actually, no. I'm actually going to be real with my answer here. I know some people are probably going to hate me for this, for not thinking it's the one that they are thinking of. But this is what I think. My favorite James Mangold movie goes to Ford versus Ferrari. I just love that story. If I'm being honest with you, I love the story. In my personal opinion, like, I love Logan. I love Identity. I love Walk the Line. I just prefer Ford versus Ferrari for the story. Because it isn't just about the race. It's also about Ken Miles, the driver. And also their his bonding with Carroll Shelby. It's a really good story. I don't know. That's just a movie for me. Like, where's that son of a... Oh, there it is. Oh, try to catch it. Here it is. This was one of the first Blu-rays that I added to the collection. Might even think about upgrading this one to 4K, to be honest with you, because that's how much I love this movie. Like, I love Ford versus Ferrari. Have you seen Brothers with Tobey Maguire and Jake Gyllenhaal? I have, and where is it? There it is. I do own it as well. This is one of my favorite films of all time. Like, I watched this one for the first time a couple of years ago, and it instantly became one of my favorites. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again, but the impact this movie had on me, yeah, this one really hit for me. Jim Sheridan directed this one. I don't know what else he directed that I know of, but this is a phenomenal movie. I love Brothers. Like, that'd be interesting, thinking about Tobey Maguire and Jake Gyllenhaal as actual brothers. Like, that'd actually be kind of interesting. Can you guys actually think about that a little bit? Oh my god, that's so good. I think what another Criterion movie I might rewatch that I'm actually thinking about. Here's one. Well, here's actually two of them. These are the ones I always go to whenever I pick out recommendations for Criterion. I'm trying to think of what was it? When people want to buy more Criterion movies, these are a couple of them that I recommend, which are Don't Look Now, directed by Nicholas Roeg. I love this movie. I mean, mean, I love some good old artsy films. Some of them don't quite work for me, but this one really worked for me. And the story that they decided to tell with this one actually really captivated me. And I watched one of Nicholas Roeg's other films. He did, was it like 7 years after Don't Look Now? He did a little movie called Bad Timing, which I watched. I think it was on Tubi, I think, and I thought that film was fantastic. So I think that already solidified that Nicholas Roeg is one of my favorite filmmakers. He's awesome. So Don't Look Now is one of them. Might recommend. The other one I always go to because it's a really strange movie. Like, I'm all for some good strange stuff, which is Dressed to Kill, directed by Brian De Palma. Brian De Palma. God, I can't talk. It's a really interesting story where you have this serial killer who is dressed as a woman. Really think about that. That's weird. A guy serial killer dressed as a woman. Really think about how weird that is. But also, like I said, I still have not seen Funny Games. I don't know what side of the spectrum I'm going to fall on with this movie, but I'm going to watch it soon. I'm excited to watch it. Again, I'm trying to look at my collection right now to figure out other recommendations I would give for people for Criterion. If you guys are looking for bizarre movies, look no further than this one. Got it. After Hours, baby. One of Scorsese's earlier works. It's a pretty crazy movie, might I say, man. It's a pretty crazy one, might I say. It's an oddball. But I like some good oddballs. Oh, underrated one right here. I think this one's on Tubi as well, if I remember right. I watched it through Max. And after I watched it through Max, I think that was what... Or no, wait. No, I bought the Blu-ray, and then I watched it. I forgot that, honestly. Which is 1984. Who directed this movie? Michael Radford directed this one. Michael Radford wrote and directed this movie. That's got Susanna Hamilton in it. If you guys know Susanna Hamilton, this is a great movie right here, 1984. Check it out. I recommend it. Continue to drink. Even though I know this one's on Netflix, I would say buy it for this set, though, because this set right here, oh, this thing is gorgeous. This thing is gorgeous, but before I do that, let's answer this. Do you think Birdman deserved to win Best Picture? Yes, I definitely would say so. But in all honesty, I honestly would have given that Oscar to Whiplash. If I'm being completely honest, I honestly would have given it to Whiplash. If they actually freaking nominated it, I actually would have given it to Nightcrawler. But the Academy sucks. So, yeah. But this particular Criterion release I'm going to show you guys. Again, I know this film was on Netflix. But because of this packaging, You guys need to buy this, which is Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. And if you want to know a good reason to buy this, and this is the 4K of it, by the way. I did buy the 4K. If you guys want to know why you should buy this, take a look at this. The nose kind of sticks out like this. Oh. Look at that. Look at that, baby. It's up. A little booklet, like always, with Criterion's. Look at this, dude. Look at that. That is amazing. When I found out that's what the set actually was, I was like, I am so fucking glad I pre-ordered this. Come on, get in there. So thank you, Netflix and Criterion, for putting this out physically. Because as a physical media collector, I had to own this. And I genuinely love Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I think that film was amazing. Whoops, I hit the desk with my chair. Another one I always recommend is Failsafe. I always recommend Failsafe. But also Jack Lauderette and Zach Goller. If you guys are watching, shout out to you guys for recommending me to watch Failsafe. Also, if you guys are Scream Factory collectors, here's one hidden gem I think you guys should pick up if you guys find it for a good price. Off of eBay or Amazon. Bad Moon. I think this one was about $15 for me. Maybe it was $20. So I bought it. Because I think this film is severely, and I mean severely, underrated. Severely underrated is the best way I can describe Bad Moon. Written for the screen and directed by Eric Red. This is a really well-written film and very well directed as well. Like, I love Bad Moon. This is definitely one of my favorite werewolf flicks. I don't know. Even though I love American Werewolf in London, and I do enjoy The Howling, I don't know. Bad Moon is up there for my favorite werewolf flicks. Or my favorite, not werewolf flicks, werewolf flick. My opinion. Here's an underrated one. Another Scream Factory release. Body Parts. To where Jeff Fahey gets in a really brutal car accident that causes him to lose his right arm. So he gets an arm transplant. And what he doesn't, like, unbeknownst to him, the arm that he got transplanted to him used to belong to a serial killer. So it's a pretty wild thriller. So, like, yeah, for Scream Factory titles, I would recommend these two. Both from the same director, by the way, actually. Bad Moon and Body Parts. I always would recommend these two. Very underrated horror flicks from the 90s. What was this one? When did this one come out? 1996 for this one and 1991 for this one. I remember when I was into looking at VHS openings to Paramount releases from the early 1990s. I saw the trailer for this one and I was like, interesting. This looks kind of good. I mean, one of them also that also was one of my favorites that I watched beforehand. It's still great, but it's not quite one of my favorites now, which is Necessary Roughness. I still think that movie's funny. Yeah, I need to get a Blu-ray for Necessary Roughness. I know there is one out there, so I need to buy that. There's one for Dead Again, Kenneth Branagh movie. That is a great one. The game is far from over. Also, has a really good Robin Williams cameo. And no, that's not a spoiler. It's given in the marketing. I swear to God. It was in the marketing. But then again, that was fine. Back in the 90s, though. But nowadays, it's like, no, just don't spoil that shit. This was back all the way in the 1990s, like I said. So that I can honestly kind of give a pass to. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still looking around here. Oh. Trying to see what else you got here. I hadn't seen this one in a while, Bloodfest. I remember back in 2021 when I was getting, back when I was still getting into Letterboxd, all that kind of stuff. The year that I started YouTube. I remember I found this on Tubi. I think it was on Tubi. I had to look up where to watch this one. So when I looked it up, I found out I think it was on Tubi. I checked it out, and it was actually really cool. I found it for $3 at a Dollar General. Yeah, I'm not joking you. I found it for $3. So I picked it up. I know some people have gotten this in Horror Pack, but I don't know. That was before I decided to sign up for Horror Pack, which just recently I did sign up for Horror Pack. Look, I know I probably shouldn't have done that, but it's like, and I've already got like a shit ton of horror movies in my collection. Yeah, I already got a shitload. But it's like, dude, horror is my genre. Like, it's my favorite genre out there. To a point where it's like, I just need more horror movies. You know what I mean? And see what I get every month for the Horror Pack exclusive Blu-ray, because I'm actually kind of curious what it's going to be every month. So I'm definitely going to be getting this month's package here pretty soon for a Horror Pack. Oh, God, dude, allergy season is really starting to kick in. It is delicious. Yes. Yes, he was robbed. He was most definitely robbed of that. And I stand by it. I don't know, man. Like, it still bugs me that Jake Gyllenhaal never got nominated for Nightcrawler. It still bugs me that he hasn't gotten more than one Oscar nomination, which his first Oscar nomination was for Brokeback Mountain, the movie that he did with Heath Ledger back in the mid to late 2000s. Which, that was a really good movie. Right there. That's a really, really good movie. Oh, a little itchy. Yeah, but I really don't know what I want to watch. And that's when we're gonna be like, dude, we just rewatch Man on Fire. Look, I know. I told Mike that last night when I called him that I was gonna rewatch Man on Fire, but then I wasn't quite in the mood, so I just rewatched Death Race. I don't know. I'll have to figure out something here. Um, oh, again, seriously, dude, allergies are really, really starting to kick in. I don't know. Right now, I'm just looking at some of the codes I have left over that I need to. Some of them might use a few of them. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Yes, Drew, I agree with you on Whiplash. But there's one movie amongst my favorites of all time I haven't seen in a little while, which is True Romance. You rewatch that. I haven't rewatched Tropic Thunder in a while, and I do want to watch that again. The one that keeps staring me in the face to watch is this one. Not the one that just fell, by the way. Whoopsie daisies, because I've already seen that. What I'm talking about is this one, The Domestics. It really wants me to watch, like, I don't know. I've been wanting to watch this. It looks pretty cool. But I don't know. I just haven't found the time yet to watch that one. So I put that one off to the side for now. Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to watch it. It's just I don't know. I haven't found the right time yet to watch it. You know. Yeah, I don't know, I'm getting a little itchy, but I don't care. What? Oh, God, stop yawning. I might check out this one for the first time. The Guardian, Andrew Davis movie. Pick that up at the pawn shop. I really don't know, man. I'm just kind of tired, you know. But oh well. Oh well. Oh man. Or maybe I might watch one of these. It's a foreign film that my buddy Jared recommended, which is First Love. Yeah, because I haven't seen this one yet. There we go. It's not a page. I'm just trying to find one that I would like to watch. You know, I'll put funny games off the side right here. Man, here's another one. The Accused, might watch that one. think I've seen this one. I don't know. I might have to check on my letterbox. Hostiles. I don't think I've seen that one. Don't correct me on if I'm wrong, please. Just don't. I figure out other ones here. Going out first time ones, for the hell of it. Yeah. Oh, hey, Matthew. Oh, got I Oscar for The Accused, I'm guessing? Because I just got that one not too long ago. So, I don't know. Well, watch it soon. And Duplicity, I have not seen this one. Got that one for pretty cheap as well. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I would like to watch, but I'll figure it out. Thank you, Matthew. I really appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate it. There we go. I don't know. Again, I'm just... Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's that. Really don't know, man. Oh, maybe this one. Not that one, no. This one. There you go. The Kill Room. I still have not seen this. I haven't seen this one yet. I'll check it out. And another one. Closed Circuit. I haven't seen that yet. There's quite a few movies I have not seen. There's quite a few of them. I'll pick out one more. That I'm not seen yet. I'll go this one, I guess. Which I know not a lot of people know about. In Dreams. Yeah, I've never seen this one, but whenever I look on Amazon, I always saw that one for so cheap. So I was like, yeah, whatever. So, but yeah, since nobody else has come in and we're about an hour in, I am getting a little tired. I might just go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and call it for now. But thank you to everybody that came into the chat, though. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna pick out which of these 10 that I'm gonna watch for the first time. Again, Hostiles, I'm still not sure about if I've seen it yet or not. I'm gonna look and make sure. But I know I haven't seen The Domestics, The Guardian, First Love, Funny Games, The Accused, Duplicity, The Kill Room, Closed Circuit, and In Dreams. I know I have not seen those yet. But yeah, I'm going to pick from these 10 right here. So, in just a few minutes. But yeah. But yeah, guys, since nobody is showing up to chat, I'm just going to go ahead and call it. So, once again, thank you guys so much for chatting with me here tonight. I might do another one of these here, like, I don't know. Maybe next week if I get time. But again, I do not know what the hell is going on. But yeah, I'm gonna go. So catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.